This morning in today's Olympic Kitchen is food right here on Grouse Mountain. We've commandeered the restaurant here in Grouse Mountain and basically turned it into our own private kitchen. And today, contributor Giada De Laurentiis is here inside this area along with Dino Gazzola, who's the executive chef of Grouse Mountain Resort. Good morning to both of you.
Thank you.
You know, I was hanging with a bunch of Canadians this weekend, and they were saying, when I told them that I was hanging out here at Grouse Mountain this week, they said, have you had the food? The food there is fantastic.
Great.
You've got quite a reputation.
Yeah, it's great. We have a great time up here, and it's great to have you guys up here also. It's been a fabulous time.
But it must be fun 24 hours a day,
exactly.
right?
That's
took the words right out of your mouth.
I'm trying to figure that out because, you know, you guys, I mean, how are you doing with all that?
We've got staff here 24 hours a day.
Oh, my gosh. Now, you offer several different kinds of foods, the easy kind of casual food, but also the upscale food. And this morning, we're going to go upscale.
Yeah, we're going upscale. Yeah. So
I'm here, right? So that's
you're
where
upscale.
we're going.
Yeah, that's right.
Designed specifically for you. Perfect.
But okay. Well, along with your making it upscale, we also have black cod. And how do you make it here?
Black cod. For this dish here, we're going to pan sear it and roast it in the pan.
Okay.
And Giada's starting off doing the braised lentils for me, so she's got that going up and running.
Now, how do we make the braised lentils?
So what she's done is she started off with a little duck fat. She sauteed off a fine brunoise of savory vegetables, so carrots, onions, celery, and leek. And now she's added in the braised lentils, and now she's going to finish with a little of veal demi in red wine.
Now
you're
using
beluga lentils, so they really hold their shape nice, and they're really small, so you can use it as a salad or as a garnish.
Now you're using duck fat. That's unusual. Why do you use duck fat?
I just really love the flavor.
The flavor just gives it a little
really
something.
Smell. You get that smell of the aroma of the duck fat.
It's kind of a warm flavor. Okay, let's do this with the cod then.
Okay, so the cod, I've got that done earlier. So what I'm going to do is get the other component going here.
The black cod is also known as sablefish in
As
Vancouver.
sablefish, yeah. So
and they're exactly the same, right?
Yeah, so when you go out to restaurants here in Vancouver and you order black cod and you see it as sablefish, it's the exact same thing.
Okay, why don't they call it sablefish? I don't know.
We call it sablefish, but it's not technically a cod.
Don't get them started.
As in we, yes.
Now you just put some more
I put a little more duck fat in there, so I got my pan going. I've got my king oyster mushrooms here.
Now what you're making here is a kind of a sunchoke, kind of a puree.
Yeah, so on the dish right here, which I have ready for presentation, we have some sunchoke puree. And over here you can see them in their raw state. So they're also known as Jerusalem artichokes, which has nothing to do with Jerusalem or an artichoke.
So why are they called Jerusalem artichokes?
Well, let's not start.
They have nothing to do with artichokes, so it's better we call them sunchokes.
Yeah, I believe the Jerusalem part came from, they're part of the sunflower family. And the Italian word for sunflower is girasole. So it's derived from that.
You're knowledgeable.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that
There
about
we
you.
go.
Okay, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Yeah, so we're just going to give it a quick side, and I'm just going to add a little butter in there to add some
and
color.
those are a kind of...
What do you do to get a puree? Because
those, we peel them, we just cut them coarsely.
Okay.
Equal parts of milk and cream, salt and pepper.
Perfect.
Let them cook down until they're soft.
That's
and
what people
puree
need to know to peel them.
Exactly.
Oh, it's starting to smell really good, you guys.
Oh,
How
yeah.
lucky am I to be in the kitchen with a couple of master chefs here?
Yay.
So now what you're doing is you're putting all those together.
Yes.
And now you're going to, are you going to plate the mushrooms?
Yep, we're going to take the mushrooms up.
Okay.
So those are like your garnish that is the fish going to sit on the
fish is all
mushrooms?
going to sit on this, yeah.
Okay, so we've already put the sunchoke puree on top.
Yep, go for it.
There's a little bit of mustard seeds here. A little bit of
black olive dust.
black olive dust.
So
and now we're putting the lentils. Beautiful.
See all the work that goes into making these dishes look and taste so fantastic?
So now I'm going to take my king oyster mushrooms.
And and it looks so beautiful. When you're making just the basic black cod, you make it just very simply, right? You just
you know what?
cook it
It's such a delicate fish in that sense. You really don't want to overpower that.
So how many minutes would you say you cook the black cod?
In this pan, it only took for that size. I cooked for maybe like 5 minutes.
Okay, all right. So there you go.
So I'm just going to place my black cod gently.
God, that looks great.
Okay.
Yum. All right. That looks fantastic. Dino, well done.
Thanks very much.
And thanks so much for hosting us.
My pleasure.
This week and next week. And thanks so much,
Thanks.
Giada. Very good job on the lentils. Okay.